Ashwin Patil. He's head of fundamental research at LKP and tracks, amongst other things, autos really closely all through the years. And Ashwin, great having you. It's been a while. Neeraj here, thanks so much for joining in. And I wonder if you believe or whether you are as concerned or a little bit concerned about the margin impact on the auto sector in Q3 because of the price movements of raw materials.
Yeah, thanks, Neeraj. Once again, good morning. Great to connect with you after a long while. Talking about autos, I guess, the analysis which was shown was really very great. And from that only, I can definitely say that the impact on the two-wheelers and the passenger vehicles will be more than the tractors and the commercial vehicles. Because if you see for the tractors, rubber is one of the main ingredient, because if you look at the tires and all, there are a couple of big tires at the rear and smaller tires at the front, and that shows that the tractor consumption of rubber is more than any other subsector within the autos. So since the crude, the steel and the rubber prices have moved positively, they have decreased, so that's a positive impact for the tractor makers. But as far as the other raw materials are concerned, like aluminium and copper, copper is one of the biggest contributor after steel and aluminium in a vehicle, because all those wirings and all are made up of copper, and copper is also used in certain other products which go into an automobile. Therefore, I think aluminium and copper increase will be hurting the automakers to a greater extent than any other. So I think the margin impact definitely will be seen in Q3, but looking at the volumes that have grown, the GST impact is there, so that may somewhat offset the impact on the margins, because volumes will be higher.
But Ashwin, I'm just wondering then, therefore, isn't the tractor space, which is the commentary has been good, presuming the numbers would have been okay, and there is a possibility of a positive margin impact for Q3 play, isn't tractors the best place to fish in from a long perspective?
Absolutely correct, Neeraj. I think that tractor makers like Mahindra and Mahindra, Escorts, BST Tillers, Tractors, all these companies will be facing, a good quarter in Q3 as compared to the other automakers, because definitely, they will be getting some sort of surge in the margins as well as the volumes, because we have seen greater, volumes on the part of tractors stemming from a superb monsoon this year. The Rabi sowing has been good. The Kharif output is coming out well. So, the water reservoirs are, almost full. So the tractors are in a sweeter spot than any other segment within the auto space. So I think, as I've said earlier, also all these three stocks will be in a better position as far as the Q3 numbers are concerned.
So last question really, beyond tractors, is there something that you're watching out for Q3, or your top ideas as things stand right now for calendar year 26?
Within tractors, we like M&M the most. That is the top, pick within the tractors and overall auto sector as well, because the UV space is also buzzing well. The EVs, they are launching really very well, and the market is also responding well. They are posting growth close to about 15-16% every month. So M&M is my top pick within the auto space. Followed by, within the two-wheelers, we like TVS as well as Hero MotoCorp, because of the domestic growth that TVS is doing is fantastic, and the kind of vehicles and the market share growth that Hero is showing is superb on the EV front. And within the passenger vehicles, as I said, Mahindra and Mahindra is a two-pronged player in the passenger vehicle space as well as in the tractor space. So these three stocks are my top picks, and within the CVs, we like Ashok Leyland.
Okay, Ashok Leyland amongst the CV plays. Mahindra & Mahindra arguably seems like the top draw. Ashwin, have a fantastic year-end and best wishes for calendar year 26. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Same to you, Neeraj. Have a great year 2026.
Thank you.